Saturday night. I pray for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? It's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? It's Saturday night.
What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to MPX Mainline. I am your host, the hashtag certified Mike Mainline, Stuart, my co-host. Not as always, as you can tell, because this time, instead of Kyle, I've got Richard Hill. Thank you very much for helping me out, sir.
Not a problem, Jay. Happy to be here. Please, Kyle, we miss you greatly on both shows, both this and Rehab. Please, I'm talking. Please come back as soon as possible. You don't talk over me like this guy does. I appreciate you.
Either way, welcome to MPX Mainline. Tonight was MPX's The Revolution, and, well, it seems The Revolution was live streamed tonight.
It was.
And I've got to say...
Thank you to our one viewer in Britain who watched tonight.
Yeah, wow. Hey, well, I mean, one of our top stars is, from across the pond, so it makes sense.
That's not necessarily true. It doesn't mean they know Brixton Shaw, as you just implied. It simply means that we have a kick-ass show that's enjoyed by people around the world.
It's a very small island. They all know each other there. Didn't you know that?
Our first match tonight featured Dexter Hardaway, the problem solver for MPX, taking on a newcomer.
Problem solver? Well, I guess since Dave's no longer the solution, that makes sense.
The Midnight Rider,
Yep.
Marcus Jackson, in the first match of the night. What did you think of Marquise Jackson?
Honestly, I liked him. He has a lot of great energy, and he brought a lot to the ring. Unfortunately, he is fairly new, not only to MPX, but he's got it fairly new to the career. And taking on a veteran like Dexter Hardaway can prove to be a little difficult.
So you're saying the experience that Dexter's gotten over his 17-plus years in the business served him well and got him the victory tonight.
Definitely. Hitting a sanitizer, being able to duck out of the way of Marquise's finisher himself, and, just coming away with the 1-2-3.
I don't think we've seen the last of Marquise Jackson, though, Jay.
I hope not, because he was
You want everybody on the show, though.
I do. I honestly
you don't
want
understand
MPX
what a budget is.
No. I guess not when I'm doing this for completely free as it is.
It's a budget.
But that was a great match, and I do want to see him back, and I want to see Dexter back more, but unfortunately, as we know, he is, on a time limit.
Dexter has an expiration date. He set the expiration date himself. I want to see what happens when we get the countdown going.
Well, he said himself that he's going to go out in flames, which doesn't always have a positive connotation, but...
and he is dating Nova Phoenix, so...
That's
Take
true.
that as you will.
Yeah. Well,
how about our second match of the night?
Second match of the night, Mr. Legs taking on Jason Silver with Jason Silver's new backup, partner, friend, brother. I mean, they look enough alike.
New partner, Bane
Bailey,
has shown up to MPX, and Mr. Legs will never forget that name.
No, he will not. As a matter of fact, actually, that all depends on how much he can remember of the match in the first place, because he took a lot this
Go
season.
out of your way to see the end of this match and see what Bane Bailey does to Mr. Legs.
It's pretty devastating, pretty just ow. I gotta say, it's like I said on Facebook, it looks like Jason Silver has a thing for taller, masked partners.
Or it could be that he's got some kick-ass backup. But however you want to take
the
it,
last,
Jay.
the
But
last
what about
two were
our
also
third match?
Okay, this third match. Civil Disorder has come to MPX, and they are looking to dominate. The gold that they carry is proof of their dominance to begin with Gabe Wilder, the only member of Civil Disorder without gold, taking on Mars Lewis. And Mars Lewis is well known here at MPX. He is
loved by the MPX addicts.
Yeah.
As we saw tonight by everyone in attendance.
Oh, yeah. And
or maybe they just hate Gabe Wilder that much.
That's also entirely possible, given his turn on his brother in arms last week. But this match, Gabe had a hard time keeping up with Mars, but unfortunately, when he was able to catch him, that seemed to spell the end for Mars Lewis, mainly because, he had some help from the outside.
All I remember is GTSB. Once that was hit, go to sleep, bitch. It's over.
Oh. Yeah, and Gabe Wilder picking up the win, which is the first win for Civil Disorder tonight. So,
And that would set the tone for the rest of the night, Jay.
oh, it definitely would. Definitely would. After that, we had, honestly, another rookie match as Aaron Emerald, the Bedford Bounty Hunter, took on the Iron Belly. And,
And Aaron Emerald got the win tonight with Mikey B watching on from ringside, I know.
Mikey B watching from ringside. It looks like he has a bit of a target for one of the guys in the ring. I mean, I know last week he lost to the... Oh, hey, Mikey B, ladies and gentlemen.
Mikey B, you need a microphone. You need a microphone.
Here, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mikey B, we couldn't help but notice you at ringside during Aaron Emerald and the Iron Belly.
Of course, lots of hair flying around in that match, not going to lie. We had
mostly from the back of the Iron Belly.
Yes, it was like shedding. It was worse than my dog. It was terrible.
Terrible.
It was terrible. The stench was awful.
They make manscapers now.
They do,
I
but
don't know if they've made it to the Undermountain yet.
and I heard Thane was like a he builds stuff. He makes stuff, right? He made
Are you
that
familiar
hammer.
with the Undermountain?
No, not at all. I have no idea what that is.
Familiar with D&D?
I spend so much time in the studio, in the booth. Man, I don't even have
You don't
time
roll the
for the
dice.
outside.
You're not a dice roller.
Nah, man.
You're busy making tunes.
Making straight hits.
Oh, hit dropper. Yeah. So debut album is coming out when?
SoundCloud. Keep your eye on SoundCloud, okay? I don't have an exact date because it's going to be so good. I'm working it to the perfection.
Now, what is this we hear about what happened backstage, you and Aaron Emerald?
Well, we had a little stare off if you kind of saw that during the show. And, hey, maybe we'll resolve our issues next week. Maybe.
Something for Jay to look forward to.
Yeah, maybe you should keep
Jay,
your
you're
eye
a big
out.
fan of Aaron Emerald.
Well, yeah, actually, have a bit of a history with the Bedford Bounty Hunters, so I do keep an eye on his career.
Well, I'm a big fan of Mikey B. Mikey, thank you
I'm
for
a fan of
coming on
Mikey
this
B too.
show
I gotta
and
say
replacing Jay for as long as you did, so you overtalks me again. You know what? Good luck to you, and we hope to see you again.
Kyle, I didn't think I would say this, but I miss you.
Because he lets you overtalk him. You have to wait for the pause.
But after that, we had a debut here at Metroplex Wrestling, one that me and Kyle have been waiting for a while. One that
Angel Camacho.
No, he's already debuted. He debuted a while.
Really?
Yeah, according to Kyle, one more time, and he's officially ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were just taking him.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the way the voice of the Addicts determines it.
But I joke
so therefore,
because we did have a big debut.
yes, we did. The MPX Addicts were excited to see Aaron Mercer in the building, and
What a debut.
yeah, definitely. When you're taking on someone the size of the Puerto Rican Juggernaut,
How big do you think the Puerto Rican Juggernaut is?
bigger than me, so I try not to judge.
No, if you just had to round it out. No hate. There's no right answer.
Big. He's huge.
That's the wrong answer, but
But either way, well, he is the Juggernaut.
are you trying to walk away from the camera at this point?
No.
You can stay and we can stay together.
No,
Do you see how much I'm not moving away from you?
Stay in shot, please.
Thank you, Dexter. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, he is the problem solver. Solve that problem for you.
Solving that problem.
Yeah. But this match, Aaron Mercer was not exactly dominant because, like I said, going up against Angel Camacho is that is a tall order to fulfill.
A Herculean task ahead of you anytime you're in the ring with Angel Camacho.
Almost
but Aaron
Sisyphean
Mercer,
if you look at it.
Yeah, I wasn't done. But Aaron Mercer was able to come away with a victory in his MPX debut, and then got a please come back chant.
Yeah, well deserved actually.
As started by Ernie Pruitt.
Oh yeah, and honestly, I kind of agree with the MPX Addicts here. I think even Kyle would
Just
agree.
kinda.
Yeah. Yeah, kind
Kind of agree.
Yeah, kind of.
So like you're like 60% you want to see him come back?
85%. Yeah.
Just 85%.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if Aaron Mercer does come back. Jay
Well,
is
I was
the
like, he is a high-priced guy, and you keep telling me about budget, so
Here's how this works. When you talk, I try not to talk over you. When I talk, you try not to talk over me. And then we have conversation.
Okay. Shall we go on though?
Let's go on. I am this close to having Carl come over here and take your place.
For the next match, we had the Mayhem Mafia taking on the Trainers. Dylan Smasher, Matt Locke taking on Red Chambers and Noah Navarre. What?
The Trainers?
The Trainers, that's what their shirt says.
That's not their official name.
It isn't?
I don't think so. MPX addicts? Yeah. Should they be called the trainers? Please let us know in the comments on this video.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The comments here, comments on Facebook, definitely. Let us know. But with this match, last time we saw Mayhem Mafia here, they didn't fare so well against the pub crawlers. But this time they came back with a chip on their shoulder, for sure.
And the last time we saw the trainers, they did not fare so well against Sagan Manning.
And that is true.
So, and I think that a lot of the residue from last week carried over. Is it to me, Red Chambers did not look like he was 100%. Looks to me like he was out late hunting some Pokeballs.
That's Pokemon with Pokeballs. How do you know D&D, but you don't know? Never mind.
I love D&D. I'm a great D&D player.
But this match, yeah, it did not end very well for Red and Noah.
Tell them what happened. Tell them what happened.
As
Dylan Smasher,
living up to his name,
moonsaulted from the top rope onto the face, of Red Chambers. Yeah. Obliterated him.
Absolutely, it
knocked him silly for a good 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely had to be helped out of the ring and everything.
Yeah, but still walked out.
Yeah, true.
Little unsteady, but still walked out.
But it was also what was happening in the background of the match, because the Strong Style Cinephile, Sebastian Envy, was at ringside doing commentary, basically keeping an eye on these tag teams.
No, sir. He was watching the previews for the tag teams to come. That's exactly what he was doing.
Yep. The Best Picture definitely wants to have a great franchise, so I can understand why they'd want to make sure that any tag team that they're going to go up against is going to give them basically a 5-star match.
And everyone loves the previews.
From the look that Mayhem Mafia was giving Sebastian, might have been a hell of a preview.
Dylan Smasher, Matt Locke, Sebastian Envy, Michael Schaefer, the leading man.
Ooh. That's going to be
Could that be
harsh.
something we see in the future?
Yeah, let's hope.
Speaking of the future, it's now, because the Addicts champion Exodus Prime was here, defending against the very much loved, apparently, Luigi Primo.
I'm actually glad I was actually here to see this one, because last time, unfortunately, I was still out. But
we're glad you're back.
Yeah, well, thank you. Luigi Primo coming to try and take the MPX Addicts Championship. And, Exodus coming out with Civil Disorder. It looks like Civil Disorder is a single unit here.
Well, they are a team. They work together in unison. Brixton Shaw, don't forget, was doing commentary on this match as well. So make sure you tune into the MPX Network this Friday if you missed that, to catch him and Exodus Prime on commentary earlier in the night, as well as Sebastian Envy. But Luigi Primo brought the pizza, but so did Exodus Prime. But his may not have been fresh.
No, that looked... I don't think those pizzas are supposed to be squashable.
And nobody was squashed this match, as to me, it looked like several times Luigi Primo almost walked away with the Addicts title. We almost saw it.
It really did. As a matter of fact, he countered the Mass Exodus with, a stunner of his own, almost coming away with a win on that one. But Brixton Shaw, Gabe Wilder, like I said, they are a unit, and they provided distraction to allow Exodus Prime to retain his title.
There may have been some interference, but nothing was seen by the referee.
Yeah.
Still your Addicts champion.
Oh, yeah.
Exodus Prime.
Definitely. And then after that was a match that was years in the making.
Oh, hold on. Kyle told me this was going to happen. He said to give you a lot of room, especially in this area.
Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. The Strong Style Cinephile taking on Dave Sagan. And as Sebastian Envy has pointed out, this was a match that he was hoping would create a good bookend for him, because his first match was against Dave Sagan at Friday Night Fights a few years ago. And that did not end well, as Dave Sagan attacked him from behind and basically, as Sebastian thought, ruined his debut. But unfortunately for Sebastian Envy, Dave Sagan is a veteran and a Grand Slam champion for a reason, as he was able to, basically fight out of everything Sebastian threw at him, counter the cutting room floor, and give him the hailstorm.
And as Jay did not point out, Sebastian Envy attacked Dave Sagan as he entered the ring, much like Sebastian complained that Dave did to him. Only this time it did not work out well for the Strong Style Cinephile. Now, also, he understands his bookings Doesn't need to beat Dave Sagan in a singles match. He has a tag team championship.
I think this may have been more of a personal grudge. It's like when a major director does an indie movie, it's something more personal to them.
Well, the Sebastian cut of this sequel did not do him any favors.
Unfortunately,
as again,
not.
he lost.
Yeah. But then after that, we had the main event, Brixton Shaw defending the MPX championship against the Mad Prince. Not Tommy Prince, the Mad Prince.
I don't know why you have to point that out, but Brixton Shaw, of course, was not alone.
No. Civil Disorder was here to
Rugged Gabe Wilder and Exodus Prime both in the house, and they got involved early.
Oh, they did. And as a matter of fact, it looked like the numbers game was going to catch up with Tommy Prince, but luckily, senior official Travis Trueborn and...
Whoa! I'm sorry to interrupt you. Junior official Travis Trueborn.
Oh, true. The real
was here.
Senior official Carl...
No. Senior official Brandon King was on leave today. Junior official Travis Trueborn was in charge, along with senior citizen official Carl Knight.
Really?
As said to us by Cody Cox on
Speaking of
commentary.
Carl.
I was just sitting there and I wasn't going to interject, but I feel that I need to explain this. If the federal government doesn't recognize me as a senior citizen, nobody else should.
Get your social security card. We can get that cleared up.
I've
heard of other people having this problem.
I mean, I have a social security card. I'm only 45.
I'd like to point out that I'm 4 years older than Carl.
It's been a hard 45 years, bro.
That's the shoot. I'm 4 years older than Carl.
Wow. I actually thought you were younger than
Yeah.
that. I thought you were like maybe 43.
Fat don't crack.
God damn it.
Getting less
Welcome
fat,
to
so I'm
live
worried.
entertainment,
As I
ladies and
lose weight, I'm
gentlemen.
going to look like Carl by the end of this.
Wow. Anorexic?
I told Carl he looks like he needs a cheeseburger when he showed up. He goes, I'll take one. So I think he starved himself. By the way,
Yeah.
I got Prince Lebanese Grill the other night. Had some excellent lamb. You ever eat lamb? Carl,
Lambs are sheep, not goats.
No.
you don't eat lamb?
No.
It's a different animal, though.
It had some feta cheese with it.
Feta cheese is
You like
good.
feta cheese, Carl?
I do like feta.
Yeah, good.
I like goat cheese. Goat cheese is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love goat cheese.
Eat it with some lamb.
Because
Carl
I think
raises 106 as of today miniature goats on his farm that he does sell. Hit him up at Carl Knight on Facebook, and he can make you a great deal. You can turn them into pork chops. You can turn them.
No. These are pets. These are family members.
You told me you ate 3 of them.
No. I don't know.
Well, what you do with Carl's goats is between you and God.
I mean, look.
That's what you mean?
Once I get the cash, they're your goats.
Once he gets the cash,
Scotsman
they're
need
all
not
yours.
apply.
Well, thank you for joining us, Carl.
Hey.
God, is he drinking again?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But
Anyway,
this
back
match,
to the main event.
event was an exciting match with the Mad Prince looking to get revenge on Civil Disorder as a whole, but take away from Brixton Shaw that which he seems to love most, the MPX Championship.
And how close did the curb stomp from the Mad Prince come
That
to
was,
securing
I
that?
swear it was millimeters. What? I'm adding to it. I'm not.
You can add as soon as I finish the sentence. You don't
Well,
let me
go.
finish.
Say, talk.
You just did it for me. I don't know why you're.
Okay. Well, apparently I'm doing this on my own now. But as I said, it did look like the Mad Prince might have had this in hand, but I think the numbers game did catch up to him as a whole, as even though Travis Trueborn did eject the rest of Civil Disorder from ringside, Brixton Shaw was still able to pick up the win and retain the MPX Championship. This was a good show, and
What Jay's not telling you is what happened after the main event was over. After the main event is over, Civil Disorder, Exodus Prime, Gabe Wilder returned to the ring, where Gabe confronted his brother yet again. Tommy Prince hauled off and slapped the taste out of Gabe Wilder's mouth.
yeah,
And what did that lead to?
And that-
GTSB.
yeah.
Go to sleep, bitch.
Mhm.
And as the beatdown on the Mad Prince began from Wilder, Exodus Prime, Brixton Shaw, who came to the aid?
Uh,
The Iron Belly. That did not go well for the Iron Belly. But Noah Navarre and Red Chambers, possibly concussed, I don't know. Red Chambers, that did not go well for them.
nope.
But Luigi Primo, pizza slapping the hell out of Exodus Prime with that pizza.
Yeah.
It did not end well for Luigi Primo.
Nope. Civil Disorder has decided that they are going to be the most dominant faction here at MPX, and they definitely proved that they have what it takes for that tonight.
An ending that Kyle Smith would have been on his feet for.
Oh, yeah.
I say.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's like I know that he would have loved to have watched Red Chambers get his butt kicked twice in one night. I know that you probably enjoyed it as well.
No, I like Red Chambers. He's a good
You
kid.
like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Pokemans, but I like Red. He's a good guy.
Okay.
Noah Navarre is one of my favorites, actually.
He's a good one too. Yeah, definitely. But MPX is the Revolution. Fantastic show. I cannot wait for what we're going to see from here on.
Next week, as Aztec Warfare approaches, we will find out who will be challenging the champions at Aztec Warfare, as the MPX Championship, the Addicts Championship, and the Tag Team titles will all be on the line at Aztec Warfare.
Oh, wow.
Next week on June 12th, we find out all the contenders for those titles and who they will be.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. What can you tell us about the Aztec Warfare, though?
20-man elimination style battle royal. 2 men start. Every 2 minutes, somebody will enter. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. We will have 2 referees at all times, and it's every man for himself.
Well, last time we had one, that was for a #1 contendership for the MPX Championship.
I cannot tell you what's on the line as of yet.
You can't?
But
Darn.
it is going to be big.
I'm willing to bet so. And, of course, we can't forget June 19th, Liberty Day. That is going to be a big day as well. Keep an eye on MPX Rehab the week before, because I've got something lined up that I'm pretty excited about myself.
And I can leak some of the individuals already signed for Liberty Day.
Oh, really?
Remedy.
Oh, yes.
Sebastian
So
Envy.
that makes sense.
Marcus Rose. Hooligan Ace. Luther Black. Prince Canoe. Brixton Shaw, the MPX champion. Jerome Daniel Griffey.
Wow. That lineup alone is an amazing show, and just I personally can't wait to see it. And this month as a whole, for the start of summer, is just going to be exciting.
We started in May, and we're not slowing down at all.
Oh, definitely
Aztec
not.
Warfare, 3 titles on the line, 20-man elimination battle royal at the end. And all of this, of course, is leading to the Purge on July 3rd. Where no one is going to be
I'm
safe
sorry.
in that ring.
Sorry. I swear I just heard Kyle yelling "Purge" all the way across. And
Well, that may not be happening this year.
yeah, true.
I can already tell you that I've got several people contacting the office to get in on the Purge, where
really?
there's no rules.
Oh, wow. Well, definitely look forward to what's happening. Make sure you have your tickets for the rest of this month and for next month as well, because it's going to be exciting this summer. Things are heating up, and at MPX, it's always on fire.
And if you've got to get caught up, check us out on network.mpxwrestling.com, where you can get a subscription for just $10 a month, and you can get caught up to your heart's content on all the shows that recently we had, including the Fight Win Survive from last year during COVID, including our Friday night shows like Scooby-Doo,
Oh, yeah.
and every single Purple Rain we've had in the building, every single Texas Rumble we've had in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Get caught up, stay with us, subscribe, watch us online, come out to the live shows. It's BYOB. They're packed out, and they're having a blast.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And thank you for watching MPX Addicts. I am Jay Williams, the hashtag certified Mark. This is Richard Hill. Thank you very much for watching. Mark out. I'd really rather we wouldn't. Why? Because. Oh, that's all I was trying to do. All right. It looked like you were